Hello everybody, welcome to Live and Let's Dice. And I know what you're thinking, what's this? No random over-the-top intro from Jules? Well, we're trying to have a little bit of a low-key setting because today we're playing small games that require big brains because we are playing Combat Arena Clash of Champions. And I'm not doing it by myself. I've got Beanie in the house.
Hello.
And I've got Chris Williams,
Hello.
who is also literally in the house.
In the house.
Because we are playing indoors because it is freezing outside. Now, for those of you who've not played Combat Arena before, then do not worry because you can go and check out our other video that we did explaining the rules in greater depth. Basically though, in short, it's Gore chosen with guns and we bloody love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these champions of the greatest reaches of mankind and, well, beyond mankind in some cases, and
He's from the toilet as well.
Yes, he's from the he's from the bog of no name. So we are going to be battering each other into base elements. That is the only goal of this game. But you might have noticed there's only 3 of us and 4 characters to choose from. Well, fret not, because Brother Raffalo, the absolute roidal fridge unit of a man that he is going to be piloted by the dice. You see, at the beginning of every single turn, we're going to roll a dice, and on a 1 and a 2, he's going to attack Beanie. On a 3 and a 4, he's going to attack Chris. And on a 5 and a 6, he's going to attack me. And trust me, when you see how much damage he can do, 5 wounds with a regular hit, he's going to absolutely pie us off in no short order. So, what we're going to do now is determine what other characters are up for play. So randomly, lads, would you like to choose one of these? You can go first, I don't mind. Who wants to choose first? Do you want to roll off for it? Just get a dice involved in some way?
Yeah,
it's
let's
a
roll
roll
off to see who picks
There you go.
first.
Oh, they've got a dice in front of them for just such an occasion.
A 6.
Oh, a 6 over here. And a 2, so it does seem...
I would like to pick first, and I would like to pick the middle one.
The middle one?
Awkward.
Okay, don't reveal it just yet so that we can get it all on camera. Chrissy, would you like to choose one of the 2 remaining? Oh, that's a brave choice. You sure you want that one? Oh,
Very sure.
Idiot. You know what I'm saying? Idiot. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Who are you playing as? Ooh, I'm Lieutenant Castus. You're Techno. Oh, no.
I'm the loser.
And Rafulgus Guru.
What a great name. Rafulgus Gru. So, what this basically transpires to people wondering what the differences between our characters are. This guy is pure melee, he has no ranged attacks. I'm a beautiful balance between both because I'm a space marine and therefore great at everything. Over here, Rafulgus Gru has got a better gun than most people, but he's also got a plague knife that can do extra damage and mortal wounds. And Technoth is also here, running on Windows 95. He has got an amazing range, but he has got terrible, pathetic, baby-like hands in combat. But at least he can try and throw them. So, that is who we're playing as. Now we're going to determine where we're going to deploy. It really doesn't matter because the board is equal in every measure. We're going to get 5 cards into our hand, which will allow us to attack, move, attack, and defend. And we are going to get ready to cave in some skulls. Wish us all luck. Okay, friends, we have now fully deployed. That took a really long time to determine which corner that we were going into. I mean, it was almost like we just went into the ones that we were sat nearest. So. No, there's much more tactics than that.
Yes.
We've been dealt our hand, but now becomes the first and most important thing. We have to roll to see who Brother Raffalo is going to be annoyed with today. So 1, 2 for Bean, 3, 4 for Chris, 5, 6 for me. It's me. Yes. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do to make sure that we know that is he's going to turn towards me because I have invoked his horrible, horrible wrath. But first, let's see who activates.
Please be Raffalo. Please be Raffalo.
When it matches your icon here, you are allowed to activate, so it means that you can move or attack or do something else. It is... Oh, it's me. So with my first activation, I've decided to say, nuts to you, Raffalo!
Picking on the AI.
I know, right? And I've done 2 cards here. I've done circle to move forward 4 or up to 4, choose my direction, I'm choosing to face him, and then it says resolve an attack action as well, so I am going to do a strong attack with my plasma pistol into his face. I'm in the best possible arc to hit him, and I just need to hit him on 3s.
That was not the plan.
Oh dear, so I have done nothing apart from anger him, and because of the
all of your initiative.
-2 and -1 there, that means that I am right down the bottom of the initiative pile as well. That was the worst!
Yeah, that was as bad as it could have been.
Oh no! But who's next up? And next up is... Oh no, it's Brother Raffalo.
Yeah!
Oh no. So So I thought that my luck was bad enough by rolling all of those whiffs, but Brother WRATH-ELO decided to move forward with his first move there. And I say first move because we just drew the initiative deck again, and oh no, he gets to go again.
Double time.
So what is he going to do to me then?
So he is going to do a crippling blow.
Let's have a look at it.
Sixes
Oh,
are spicy.
Wait, what does it do? Sixes. If you roll any sixes, your opponent must draw a critical injury card and remove it. Oh my god. Okay, so how many attacks is it?
It is 3.
3 attacks, hitting on.
3s.
Yeah, how do you like that, WRATH-ELO? Okay, so he's hit me once. How much damage does it do in this?
So that would be 5.
Okay, I am going to... Yes, I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the damage here, so 5 wounds going in, but I am going to play this card here, Step Aside, which means that I can play this card after an attack action has been resolved against me. I can immediately move 1 hex and then choose my facing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into his side arc there, which is going to help me out a lot going forward. But I do take 5 whole wounds. I don't bloody believe this. He's just drawn another one, the cheeky, but whatever. Right, okay, has he got anything that he can do? Hopefully not, because I've moved out of his danger zone, right? I mean, he still can
You're in
hit
his
me,
pale blue.
but he's in the pale blue thing there, so that means he's going to be hitting me on 4s instead.
So what's his unique action?
His unique action is Concussive Sweep. Discard 2 action cards to resolve this action unless you've got a card that says it there. Make a 2-dice melee attack action with this fighter against every enemy in this fighter's front arc and within 1 hex of this fighter. After resolving this action, each fighter was hit is pushed. So not that great. But it's good if you've got more people around you.
Yeah.
Yes, which we don't, so what do you
No,
think?
it's just me, enjoying this lovely one-on-one time with Brother WRATH-ELO.
So your front arc is directly in front of you?
It's the 3 arcs in front of you, the 3 little hexagons there.
Okay, so...
So I'm still in your front arc at the moment.
Oh, cool. Then I'm going to hit you with a desperate attack.
Okay, how many attacks is it?
There's
1
only
dice.
1, but
And
it
you're
does
hitting
push
on-
him up there.
Hitting on 4s because I'm in your weaker arc here.
Yep.
Hitting on the 4s because it's the pale blue.
No, because
Yeah, I'm on
that's
your left.
front and-
Yeah, but
oh,
I'm on,
there.
Yeah,
but
he's
it's-
yeah.
It is
Whoa!
a miss. No damage done. Brother WRATH-ELO whiffing a little bit over here.
he is.
And
Rusty.
I'm very grateful for it, but who is up next? It is... Oh, it's me. Oh, it's me. It's DDP. You boys are just sitting back and watching the fight at the
I
moment,
feel
right?
so involved.
So I'm up to the plate, and what I'm going to do is use my unique action off of this card here. So I'm already at the bottom of the initiative stack, but I do get to make Weapon Master, which means I get to make 2 dice ranged attack and 2 dice melee attack against this guy here. So this is going to be my ranged attack. I do 2 big hits to you, my friend, so that is 8 wounds that he's taken so far, unless he can parry or dodge, but we'll come to them in a minute. And then the other 2 for the melee kill zone ones. Oh, it's another 2. So in total, I have done 16 wounds against him. Does he have anything to block?
Nothing.
He's got nothing? Well, how do you like them apples, you silly red tit? Oh, not looking so good now, are you, mate? I've managed to do 2 big wounds to you, and it means that you drew 2 critical injury cards over here. So, Beanie, which one did you draw?
So I got Dazed, which is going to move him up 1 token, and
Okay.
then you put this card in front of you. The next time your initiative is drawn, discard this card.
Yes, take that, mate. Take that. So, no activation for you. And then, Chris?
He gets an adrenaline surge.
Oh,
he
what?
moves his energy token up 2 spaces.
What? That's good. Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
1, 2.
he can still move with this, he just can't attack.
Okay.
So yeah, he's a bit dizzy after, well, you did do 16 wounds.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy
Yeah,
with the outcome of that.
he's not.
Yes. Well, it is potentially. Oh, it's your time to shine. Technoth the Dread is about to start moving. So it looks like the computer operation command code that was issued by Technoth the Dread was kill, crush, and/or destroy. It looks like Rafolga's Gru is about to take a punishment because you are using a.
So I did Swift Step, which allows me to move, and then I can perform an attack action, and then
Yep.
I'm going to do the crippling blow.
Oh, so it's the 3 dice and 6s are great against
Yep, and
Rafolga's
this
Gru.
moves you down 1. So let's see some 3s.
Oh, baby. Oh, 2 big hits coming in. How much damage
That
do
would
they
be
do?
8 damage.
Now, do you have
8
anything that you can
damage.
use to block Rafolga's Gru?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take the 8 damage, but you are going to step aside.
So
So it's 8 damage.
play this card after an attack action has been resolved against you.
Yep.
You can immediately move 1 hex in any direction and then choose your face.
Nicely done. Ooh, I like it, I like it. So you'll be basically like using the splash damage thing here, and you
Yeah.
will be in the front best arcs.
But you've taken 8 damage.
You
and
have
then
taken
to
it.
draw a critical
1,
injury
2,
card.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ooh,
8.
so you've taking a wound.
Take a wound
And
There's your
stroke.
and deal a critical.
And your critical injury card, Chris, is...
I hope it's
What is it?
move your energy token up 1 space.
Okay.
Then the player to your left
Okay.
can doesn't have to.
Okay.
Will
Okay.
can move your fighter 1 hex in any direction
Ooh.
and choose your facing. They cannot force you to move into an arc snare.
Well,
then discard this.
Looks
card.
like you're facing the wall over here, buddy boy. Looks like...
Live and let dice bullying. Yeah.
So it looks like Technoth the Dread has drawn another
That was
initiative
my-
card,
that was my step
so he's
side.
going again. Oh.
Mighty strike.
So what are you going to do, Technoth?
So I'm going to mighty
The
strike
mighty
you.
strike.
Oh no, okay, so that moves you down 2, so you're down at the bottom with
Oh,
me.
yeah. We are the dregs of efficiency now.
But you will be attacking with 4 dice.
4 holes.
Oh, blimey. And you hit twice because you're in the best arc, aren't you?
I am in the best arc.
So that is another 8
8
damage
damage.
that you're looking at here. Refulgus Grew.
I'm going to have to energy shield.
Okay, what's that do?
So play this card after an attack action has been made against you. Roll a dice for each hit that was scored. It is negated on a 5 or a 6.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
2
two
dice.
5-ups.
2 5-ups to make, mate. You love making 5s up as Eldars. Here we go. No, don't breathe on them, they give them Crystal Luck. Oh my god, Crystal Luck!
So he only takes 4.
Not bad though, not bad. But that's not enough to wound him.
Tree Pedwa.
Ah,
Yes.
no pimp, no pimp. Okay, so that is the end of that round. But who's next? Oh, it's Technoth the Dread.
Take another dread.
But that does mean that you're going to get all of yours in one big block. I did shuffle these, by the way. I really did. I shuffled them twice. I separated other piles. I did them again. I'm sorry, guys. Have you got anything you can do to his back? His sweet, tasty back?
No, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to strong attack him.
Yep, okay.
So it's 2 attacks. It knocks me down again, but I
Chris is
can't go any
fuming.
lower. And if you inflict any wounds, it goes up 2 space. My thing goes up 2 spaces.
That's cool.
So 2 attacks.
There we go. Hit on
Hit on
4s.
3s.
Oh, 3s. 2 hits. Anything
Another
you can
8
do?
damage.
Nothing you can do.
Nothing.
Okay, so there's 8 damage that you take, and you go
1,
up
2.
the initiative power step as well. So
8 wounds.
8 wounds,
Yes.
my friend.
1,
So that is
2.
going to be
3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There is your critical injury card. What is it going to be?
Staggered.
Okay.
Move your energy token up 1 space. Then
Okay.
the player to your left can move your fighter 1 hex in any direction
Say funny.
and choose your facing.
Oh, don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Because now I am actually going to turn you and face him. Enjoy. He giveth, he take it away. He giveth, he take it away.
Damn you, forgive us.
Jesus Christ, what is in these fruit pastels, man? It's so chewy.
I know.
Okay, so you join us here after Refulgus Grew not only had 1 activations, but then drew another, which means that he's repositioned, and now Chris is applying a mighty strike to
The
Beanie's back.
mightiest of mighty strikes.
And this is with a ranged attack, isn't it, with his plasma
yes,
pistol?
so hitting on 3s, 5 wounds.
Oh,
apiece.
Oh, delicious.
oh no.
That's all of
They're
them!
all of them. You have
That's all of them!
I will be playing deflect,
Oh my god.
so I have to roll.
Wait, what does deflect say? It's
So 5 and 6s, I need to basically.
roll a dice for each hit that was scored. So roll 4, 5 ups, mate. 4, 5 ups.
Please use the dice.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do
Oh,
it.
he's only made 1. So 15.
wounds.
15. Oh.
9, 10,
Oh. Oh. 2
Double.
wounds. Okay, right. Here are your 2 critical injury cards, and then I'll give you your 2 wounds. What did you draw?
Stay down. Move your token back up 1 space.
Mm-hmm.
If you suffered this injury as a result of an attack action, the fighter that made it also moves theirs up 1.
Okay,
So
not
you
bad.
get 1, and
Yep.
then I discard that.
That's actually not bad.
And now damaging hit. Move mine up again.
Okay.
Then slide one of your
Ah.
damage markers to your fighter reference
Yep.
card so it covers the thing. Okay,
For
so
those
my
of you
melee,
for those of you not in the know, you have these here that basically mean that once you slide them over, your attacks and abilities get weaker as it goes on because you follow the passage. So, what are you going to move over?
So I've moved over my melee
Yeah, because
it
it's
is
the
the
least.
weaker I have. And a very good thing about this character is that I have living metal. So anytime I'll get a draw, it'll be my initiative. If I roll a 6, I take one of these injury tokens away
Yeah.
and I go back up.
Yeah, so he's not much of a scrapper, but because he's made of scrap, he can still repair himself. So not bad at all. Very good attack there.
Well, you can literally just remove one of these.
Yes.
Yes,
Ooh,
I know,
that's
it's pretty
okay.
good, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
So now we have the last 2 initiative cards. The next one is Refulgus Grew. You've used your last attack, haven't you, or have you got 1 card left?
The strike.
Okay, so just a regular strike now, and it's his final card. So it's 2 dice. Don't roll those
I
skills,
will
mate.
take no breather today.
Okay, so you're looking for 3s again.
Looking for 3s.
Oh, it's 2 big hits. A 5 and a 6. Do you have anything?
No.
So 10 more damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so another critical injury card,
Thank you.
another wound. What did you get?
So I'm stunned.
Oh,
so
this one, the
there we
classic.
go, Backer. And then discard a random action card,
Which
but
you can't
I don't
do.
have any, so...
Okay, so there we go. So
Hey.
completely done. And the final activation is me. I will, with my final action, just backstab. Good old... Do I want to move around him? No, I just want to attack him as much as possible. I don't know why I was reaching for a fruit pastel to roll there. So it's 2 attacks, and I am hitting him on 3s with my sword. It is 1 hit through. Does he have any defense dice? Let's double check with his 2 cards that he's got left.
So he has a misdirect and a unique action, but neither can stop the damage.
So that is a whopping 5 wounds that he's just taken there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has taken another wound and another critical injury card for Brother WRATH-ELO, which makes it look a bit like stunned. Here we go. Move your energy up 1, and then discard an action card. So he's got nothing left. But
That's not one.
But that is the end of the activations anyway, because that was the final initiative card. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them back in the deck, reapply all of this, and get back to cracking some skulls. So here we are. Initiative phase 2 begins with... It's Techno the Dread. Roll a d6, mate. Roll a d6. See if you get that living metal.
Yeah, and on a 6, I take away 1.
No.
No, the opposite.
No. But you do get to act... Nah. We've also rolled for Brother WRATH-ELO, and he rolled a 4, which means he's going for Chrissy Williams. So Technoth used a dash to get behind Refulgus Grew, but will he be able to attack again? Oh, it is time for the Ultramarines to attack, and oh boy, do I want to kill you. So I've decided to use my unique action, and I'm going to attack, unfortunately, Brother WRATH-ELO again. Even though he's not attacking me, I just want to get him out of the picture. So it is 2 dice with the ranged attack first. It is
Lovely.
2 big hits, keep track of them for a minute, and then it's 2 on the melee one as well, and it's another hit. So there is 3 in total, and they are... One is at 5 damage, and the other is at 4 damage. Does he have any defensive stuff? Let's take a look, and we'll find out. So we managed to get through Brother WRATH-ELO's defences, causing 5 wounds in total, even though he did have a fair old chance deflecting 2 of my attacks that went in. I managed to cause a critical injury, which was a damaging hit, so he's moved his special ability across, so it means that I now have to roll on a 5-up every time I make an attack in his front arc. If you get a 5-up, you subtract 1 from the rolls of that attack. We realised we missed that the first time around, but we rolled it off camera, and it didn't affect the results. So, back into the initiative pile, and... Brother WRATH-ELO's about to attack. Let's go. So, recap time the first. What's happened is that Brother WRATH-ELO disengaged from me, stomping away over towards Chris's Refulgus Grew because he wants to smash him into poo.
He's lame.
Technoth over here decided to disengage from the fight and watch from afar, much as Necrons love to do. And now it is time for Refulgus Grew to enact his vengeance, his stinky, putrid vengeance, because he's used a charge move to move around here, reposition in front of Brother WRATH-ELO, and he's now about to attack with...
The probing attack. Love a probe.
Saucy.
So 2 dice, and before I roll, your opponent can discard up to 2 cards. For each one they discard, I roll 1 less dice.
Okay, so he has no defensive options, but he does have more initiative to take. So what do we think is the best thing? Should we just go for 1, a gentleman's 1, or should we go for both? Absolutely.
Well...
hamper him?
Yeah, we're going to stop 1.
Okay, so you roll 1 less dice against him now because we're discarding, as the AI, 1 of Brother WRATH-ELO's dice.
So
card, sorry.
this is in my range kill zone, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on
wounds
3s.
5.
No! Does not hit. No damage done. So that's the end of that attack sequence, and it is Technoth's turn to rise from his grave. So Beanie has just gone for the big brain play. He's going for the 2-card drop, which is...
Swift step into the mighty strike. So I'm going to move a 2 and then go for the big 4 attacks.
And you're in the best kill zone arc as well, aren't you? With the ranged attack, so we're hitting on 3s.
3s.
Oh, that's everything! Oh.
And I forgot to do my living metal roll.
Oh yeah, roll it. Oh, he doesn't regenerate one. But there is 4 big hits, and how much damage do these do a piece?
4.
Oh, blimey, Chris.
I have no defense.
Are you actually kidding me?
I have
16
no defense.
damage.
16 damage!
Baby.
Which looks a little like... Yeah, so this is how it looks. After all of those damages gone through, there was less than 15 wounds remaining on the
Take
card.
a breather doesn't help.
Which means...
Misdirect didn't
not
help. The dirty trick
Did
not help.
Well, you have been done dirty this time around because Refulgus Gru is out of here. Or is he?
Is he?
Because if you'll notice here, Chris, if you flip over your cards, get rid of all your wound tokens, every time your initiative is drawn, you roll and apply the effects on that table. And sometimes you can come back to life and seek sweet, stinky vengeance. But for now, Refulgus Gru is out of here. Next up on the deck is... Brother WRATH-ELO.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we'll have to roll again because
Yeah.
now he's got a new target.
Let me roll, bitches.
Oh, no.
Jules,
You,
1
no,
to 3.
do you want to be WRATH-ELO for the remainder? Would that be easier then?
Sure. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
so you are now WRATH-ELO, and you can decide who you attack. Remember who gave you this power. Just saying this to please don't attack me. So we have done a bit of actions here. The Brother WRATH-ELO, now piloted by Chris, has moved forward, but then he drew his second initiative card, but didn't have any cards left to play, so did nothing. I drew my final activation, and I decided to take a breather, which means I move up 2 on the energy scale. And finally, the final action is Refulgus Gru. Now, obviously he's dead, so we're going to roll on the table and apply the effect. So, what do you get?
Let's see it.
Oh, it's a 6!
He's
You're back
up.
up! You're back up! What
He's
is
up.
it? He literally
Your
is back
defeated
up.
fighter regains consciousness briefly. Set up your fighter anywhere on the board. Then make a 2-dice attack using the wounded boxes on your fighter reference card. Then remove your fighter again.
Amazing. So, where would you like to attack, mate?
Oh.
Oh, I wonder, is vengeance coming swiftly and strongly? Oh, dear. Yep, so he's appearing. The ghost of Refulgus Gru, a stinky cloud of flies, summons his appearance, and he's going to shoot him in the back. The Homer Simpson's combat method.
That's right.
Okay, so 2 dice, hitting on.
Got to use the wounded profile, so hitting on
4s.
4s.
Here we go. Oh, it's a big hit. Anything to defend with? Otherwise, it is 5 Big Bang Bazinga Beans.
I do not.
Oh,
So
5
wounds.
damage. So, how much?
1, 2. Well, yeah, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, so 2
more.
wounds. Here are your 2 critical injury
Will I
cards.
get decapitated?
Decapitated.
It's the best one.
The headshot!
Wait,
I
is it?
got
Oh no.
So move me up 1.
Okay, so explain to people at home what this headshot does, because this is
Then the
silly.
opponent, who has inflicted these injury rolls, rolls a dice for each injury marker on your fighter reference card. If they roll any 6s, you are defeated instantly.
So how many?
So,
It's
So you take 2 dice.
That'd be 5 in total.
oh,
Because it's 1 for each of the wound
yes.
things.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, so 5 dice, 1 6, he's out of here.
I'm done.
Your goose be cooked. Here we go, looking for the 1 6. Here we go. Is it going to happen?
Invoke my once per game slow.
It didn't happen! It didn't happen!
I am alive! That was only the first of the things
Oh, okay.
that happened to me.
Yeah, what happened to the other?
So I also had Vicious Blow, which will push me back up to the top.
Yep.
And then roll a dice. If the result is less than the number of injury markers you have, then slide one of the damage markers on your fighter thing, blah, blah, blah. It cannot.
Roll a 6.
Yeah, so it does slide across then.
So my living metal now doesn't mean anything.
Oh no, so you can't remove any wounds, damn it, okay.
I am stuck.
Well, that was a pretty dramatic end to the second round because we're out of initiative cards, so we are going to refill the pack and get back into the action. So here we are, ready to draw up the initiative, and the first person going is, Refulgus Gru, because you keep the amount of energy cards in the deck and you roll each and every time. So does he get back up again? No. What does that do?
The arena doesn't hold any nasty surprises for the moment.
Okay, so we pass on to the next one, which is Refulgus Gru again. Roll again,
Different
friend.
dice.
Ooh. What, a 3.
Flashing lights distract a fighter. Pick an opponent. They must discard an action card from their hand.
Oh, what a
at
surprise!
random.
What a surprise! At
Thank you,
random.
Chris.
So please choose one at random from my hand. You can spread them out if you want that. Cool. Right, okay. Anything good? Anything bad?
The crippling bro, your unique
Damn
action,
it!
which
Oh,
you've
that would
used a couple of
actually,
times.
yeah, that would have actually been pretty useful. Okay, well, next up then, it's Technoth the Dread. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh dear. So Technoth the Dread is enacting his big wombo combo, which is the classic Swift Step.
into Mighty Strike.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Lieutenant
This is
Castus.
the third time that he's drawn that. So how many?
So it's 4.
Yep,
and
yep,
it's hitting on 3s.
Ooh,
Okay,
three
three.
big attacks. Let's see if I've got anything to defend with. I have. Oh, let me just take a quick look at my cards again. Maybe they'll have suddenly appeared. Oh no, I have nothing to defend with.
12 damage for you, sir.
Ouch! Oof, I took a lot of damage there, and I got a critical injury that forced me to push one of my tokens across, so I got rid of my better ranged kill zone. So,
The Dread is the MVP at the moment.
Damage, yeah.
no, Mr. Frodo. Looks like my back is about to get shot up some more right now.
Certainly is. With a strike.
A regular strike coming in, 2 dice, and it's on 4s?
3s.
3, sorry, yes. On 3s. Whee! Oh, 1 hit, 1 miss. I can't do any damage.
4 more damage.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've taken another wound.
You're down 1 more.
Down
now.
Oh, 1 more. And another critical injury card as well. So that is stay down. Move my energy token up 1, please. And if you suffered this injury as a result of an attack action, that fighter may move their energy card up as well. So you get to put yours up.
Lovely.
Oh, blooming hell, I'm getting shot to pieces right now. Oh, come on. Okay, right, well, it's fine. Get all of them out of your system now, mate. Get them all out of your system now.
So, I am now going to run away.
Are you running away?
Because
You can run back, so you move move into any hexes, but just face away from the
1,
direction.
2, 3.
And then I think you turn to face the hex that you left.
Would you?
Yes, that's what it says on the card. The arrow pointing down means... Oh, no, it's facing upwards. Sorry, some of them have facing the other way. Right, so he has run away.
Mainly because I don't have any more attacks.
Yeah, fair enough. He's just been too good at killing. Okay, next up is... Oh, it's you again, mate. It is you again. This is ridiculous. Get them all out of your system now. What can you even do? You can choose to pass, by the way, if you don't need to... Oh, he's just getting into the corner. I love it.
Back to his hiding.
Amazing. That's where he started the game. That's where he's going to end it. Okay, so next up is... Finally, I get to activate. Let's just see what I can do. So with my first activation, yes, that's right, first I used a dash to get behind Brother WRATH-ELO into his rear arc, and now, my friends, I am acting again with my unique action. So move me down 1 on the energy scale, please.
There you go.
My first 2 attacks are going to be my ranged ones, which are going to be hitting you on 4s this time because I'm weaker. I get the 1, so stack that just for now. And then the other 2 are going to be from my melee attacks, which are going to be hitting you on the 3s, which both go through. So we have 2 melee and 1 ranged. Can you defend in any way, shape or form against these horrifying attacks?
I will. All I can do is a parry.
Ooh.
So play this card after a melee attack action is made against you. Roll a dice. Each hit that scores less than the number you rolled is negated. So I need a 6.
So you need 6s on these 2. This one is a ranged
So,
attack, so
yeah,
that
so
cannot
that
be.
doesn't
So that's
count.
5 damage that you take straight away. Oh, sorry, 4 damage.
Yeah.
And then
Get some 6s.
get some 6s, mate.
1 single 6.
Ooh, so
it's
it's 14 wounds in
Yeah,
total.
he's dead.
Yes,
1, 2,
Brother
3,
WRATH-ELO
4, 5,
has
6.
been slain. But that means that Chris now has.
Christoph, the touch of death.
But it does mean that you still have 2 fighters in play, effectively. So I've taken down Brother WRATH-ELO. It's just Technoth the Dread. But WRATH-ELO could come back to life right now on the roll of a
that sweet
6.
6.
Oh, the worst thing is he's got 3 activations a turn, so he's probably going to actually get them.
They're the same,
They're
aren't
exactly
they?
the same
They're
for
the
every
same.
single one. So roll a dice, please, Chris, and see what you get. It is a 2.
2.
Flashing lights. You can just.
Pick an opponent, they must discard an action card from their hand.
I've only got 1, so there you go. Take it from me, mate. Right. Okay. So next up on the initiative deck is Brother WRATH-ELO. 3. I have none.
I have none.
Okay.
And then finally is Brother WRATH-ELO. A 5! A 5! What does it do?
An enemy fighter stumbles over your prone form. Pick an opponent and look at their action cards.
I
Pick
have
one
none.
and discard it.
I have none.
I would show you, but I have nothing.
Amazing.
Can
So
you see
that
what
is the
goes?
end of that round. So it means that it is just 2 fighters remaining. Let's do this. Wellity, wellity, wellity. Who's going to be up first? It is Technoth the Dread.
Technoth the Dread.
Damn it.
Technoth the Dread.
Okay, what's he going to do?
So he's gonna do an old favourite.
No, no,
One,
no.
2, 3.
How? How is he doing this?
Every single time.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, please do your shooting attacks against me then.
Can I have another 2 dice, please?
4 attacks coming in,
Swift
hitting on
step,
3s.
mighty
This guy here,
step.
we were bad-mouthing him so much,
I
he's just
know.
absolutely turned up today. 3 big hits. Let's see if I've got anything that I can do to defend with. So what have I got here? Play this card for a ranged attack action. Right, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it, mate. I'm going for a dodge. I roll a dice. Is it every single one? 1 dice on a 5 or a 6.
No, it's for each hit, isn't it?
It just says here, play this card, roll 1 dice. On a result of 5 or 6, you suffer no wounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big gamble.
It's a biggie.
It's a big gamble. Oh!
12 damage.
I think that might have been me toast, but let's find out. Oh my god, I am scientifically, medically, philosophically, and professionally bollocks. That is, I am so dead. I'm on 1 wound remaining in a game that has this many, and I have 4 critical injury cards to deal with. So, I am, of course, stunned. Discard a random action card. Chris, I'll give you my hand. You just do it for this point. I got stunned, I got dazed. So my energy count has gone up by 2, but I put this card in front of me, and the next time that my initiative is drawn, I don't get to do an action. I am staggered. The player to my left can move my fighter 1 hex and face me in any direction. Yeah, that makes sense. And the final one is staggered again. The player on my left can move me 1 hex and choose me to face. You don't
I'm
have
just going
to.
to leave him there.
Okay, well, that is horrible. And next up is me. I don't get to act because my dazed card comes into effect there, so that is
That.
poo, poo, poo. You cannot make any attack actions this turn, in the turn that you
can
discovered.
move.
Oh, so it can only move. Brilliant. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm going to try and do some movement then.
Me.
I've done a swift step to get the hell out of there. So Refulgus Gru is up next, and 4.
4. A flare of energy lashes out. Pick an arc snare and roll a dice for each fighter that is within 2 hexes of it.
Right.
On a 3-up, that fighter suffers D3 wounds.
You could kill me. You could kill me
Do
with an
it,
arc
see if
snare.
it-
This one!
Oh, he's doing it on Meanie! He's doing it on Meanie! Okay, so you roll a dice. How many?
On a 3-up,
A 3-up.
that fighter suffers D3 wounds.
Okay, here we go. D3 wound, potentially. Yes, so
Yes!
D3
D3.
wounds. It's the big
Oh, it's the
3!
big 3!
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you take a critical injury card and a wound. What did you get?
Adrenaline surge. I just go up
Come
2
on.
spaces.
I hate that so much. Okay, so we are both bollocks, my friend.
That's a word for
But
it.
at least it's your go.
Excellent. Then it is time to go for another big hit.
Oh, come on.
So,
What?
How?
Do you have another swift...
so I've got a singular swift step that's going to let me then attack.
Okay. But I'll be in your bad arc at least, right? Right? Right?
So if I go there, and then it goes...
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad arc.
It's the bad arc, but it doesn't matter if I get 1 through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I only have... okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do
Any
this.
6s resolve immediately.
Yeah, critical injury card, isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay, so how many attacks is it?
3.
3 dice
So-
looking for...
Drop yourself down 1.
Yeah, and
Well, you-
this will be hitting on 4s.
Okay, here we go then. Okay, so
Oh,
1
it's
hit
just
through.
the 1!
Okay, so I have to do something here. I am going to deflect. And because of my Blade Guard ability, I can re-roll any dice for this action. I roll 1 dice in this case, and a 5 or 6, I negate it.
Can he do
5
it?
or 6, 2 times.
Nope,
Oh, that's the worst!
Nope.
Got another bite of the apple.
Technoth the Dread. We gave him so much guff, but it turns out that he has
Smashed
the
it out.
stuff. He
Just every round.
He absolutely blitzed everyone there. What a great game. The underdog has become the only dog in the pound here.
First
Technoth the
activation,
Dread.
move and attack. Second activation.
Move and attack. So basically,
Third activation.
If you
move
want
and
to win,
attack.
if you want to win Combat Arena, make sure that you have the best cards.
Yes, that's my advice to anyone who wants to go pro in this game.
Honestly, though, it was such a good game. I'm so glad that GW have revamped Gore Chosen as this wonderful and very silly version of this game.
Super fun.
Unfortunately for the UK fans, though, this isn't actually available. It's actually a Barnes & Noble US exclusive. You can try and get an import copy, but I wouldn't recommend 50 quid import tax on top of everything else.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
We looked into it.
I'm lucky I didn't have to pay for this one because the GW people hooked us up, but I have seen people paying nearly upwards of £120 for this game. I would say that it is worth it for the fun that you have, but maybe not for the... Anyway, but
112 quite stinky.
yeah. So that has been Combat Arena Clash of Champions. Hope that you enjoyed that. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments section below. But if you want to chat to us in the meantime, between the wonderful battle reports that are always set on Brobnar, you can do so by going to the social medias. You can follow Beanie over on Instagram at
Beanie40k.
Beanie40k. You can follow Christoph at
Christoph Paints.
Ooh baby, and you can follow me over on Instagram at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Bye.